In this week's video newsletter, we've got some blessings to be able to share today. The sermon today was about how to basically stop surviving the Sabbath and how to start calling the Sabbath a delight. A lot of times people get ideas of what not to do on Sabbath, but very few people actually have learned how to actually enjoy the Sabbath, how the Sabbath can become the most pleasant day, the most enjoyable day of every member of the family, whether it's them, the children, or our families. And there's a lot of practical lessons about how to observe the Sabbath with the Bible. We did a deep Bible study in the scriptures, although it was solid with scriptures, the children really enjoyed it and they were engaged. There's a simplicity of the truth as well, which is very beautiful. And I think it's timely, as a lot of people have different ideas of what the Sabbath observance looks like, but it's definitely encouraging. So definitely check out the link to the sermon if you get an opportunity. I think you will find it to be refreshing. Also, we have Nature Sabbath that is coming up soon on June 20th, 2026. Mark your calendar. We're going to be doing Sabbath in the park, and we're going to be at Pioneer Park in Lewiston. That is the one with the big dome that is by St. Joseph Hospital on Sabbath 20th. That's going to be a blessing. So invite some friends, bring some other people. It'll be great to fellowship out there together. And tomorrow we actually have a church picnic planned. So we're going to be having lunch out in nature as well. And you can gather together, bring a friend, bring a dish, and it's going to be a blessing. We're going to do that the fourth Sunday, or actually the last Sunday of every month. We're planning to do a picnic somewhere in a different park locally, either Clarkson or Lewiston. And if you have a suggestion where to meet together, I'm totally open to it. We'd love to hear your suggestions. But it's just a nice thing to be able to come together and fellowship one with another. So that's tomorrow is going to be the last Sunday of the month, so that's what we're going to be doing it. And then also today we had Shalom. She joined us. She's a young lady who's been joining us, and she came, even though her family didn't come, she came, and she really made an effort to be there. She engaged. It was really cool to see her she led out in song service, which we appreciate. She engaged in Sabbath school, and it's just refreshing to see young people on fire for God and drawing closer to Jesus. The children were very curious about the media room, and they were helping. Shanice was able to teach them how to do some of the media things, so that's really encouraging. We got more of Lonnie and Abigail's participation, which we don't usually see them, but they were more involved, and he shared his testimony about, during the evangelism spotlight, how to share his experience with others and share our faith through Christian literature. And it's really nice to see. And they were inviting someone after the sermon. They're just like, wow, I know of someone who could really be blessed by coming here. So praise God for that. And we've got a new shelf that was donated to the church. We praise God that we're able to grow in that capacity. The microphones have been a lot more solid and sounding good and crisp. Hopefully you could appreciate that or hear a difference online, where now our microphones are in a more stable situation, and the Lord provided some funds for that, and we're grateful for the progress that is taking place. We are going to be planning a laser tag day. It's probably going to be on a Sunday. If anybody wants to go to laser tag, then reach out to me, let me know if you'd like to be kept in the loop, because we're going to be planning that over in Spokane here shortly. So that's something anyone is welcome to join us, and it's actually the largest laser tag arena indoors in North America. So it's 3 stories, and it will definitely get you your heart beating and energy, and it's pretty fun. And then our water cooler broke, so because of generosity of folks, and God provided a new water cooler that's keeping us hydrated, especially during these summer months that are coming. Fellowship lunch was really sweet and precious. It's great discussions we were talking about, and some of it was about how if God knew that Satan was created with free will, and God created Lucifer and he chose to become a devil, how do we know that that's not going to happen again? And the discussion was really powerful with some of the young people that we were able to speak with, and the answer is because of the cross. And because of the cross is going to prevent a second apostasy. And before the cross, angels didn't know. They didn't understand what sin would lead to, but now they see that it's the death of the Son of God, that God in his infinite love was willing to take that place. And throughout all eternity, Nahum 1 says that affliction will not rise up a second time, because all who are redeemed will have seen the effects of the cross and why these things have happened, and will have made a choice from our free will to love God, to serve God, and to listen to him throughout all eternity. So this sin is not going to come up again, but it had to play out its course. And in God's infinite wisdom, he allowed it to happen. Because if he just struck Lucifer down with lightning bolts at the moment of disobedience, then sure, people would obey, but it'd be out of fear and not of genuine love, because true love requires willful obedience. And the discussion was really good. So this is some of the updates that we have from this Sabbath and this week. We've got good things in store. Mark your calendar for Nature Sabbath and the picnics. Really see if you could make it there, and then the laser tag is to be announced. We got to work out the dates a little bit better, but just think about who do you know that would want to come to any of those things. It could be a blessing. We also got Katharina, who is now in town. Katharina Wolfe, Willie Wolfe's sister. And if you haven't seen her for a while, come down to his remnant. She's going to be here, and she's playing the piano, singing, helping out with some of the music ministry, and she's definitely interested in connecting with people she hasn't seen for a while. So if you want to connect with her, she's got a ball of energy and joyfulness. Definitely likes to brighten up the room wherever she goes. So definitely come by and say hello. She'd love to connect as well. And thank you so much for watching, friends. This is this week's video newsletter. And remember, God doesn't call it qualified, he qualifies the called. Have a great day, and God bless.